Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Different kind of video. We're going to a card convention today. Got my GoPro, got my backpack full of cards, full of slabs. Let's see what we can get.
For today's slabs, we have a PSA 7 Steelix, a PSA 9 Japanese Snorlax, a PSA 9 Tinkaton EX, PSA 9 Ammonite from 151, PSA 9 Erican's Invitation from 151, CGC 9.5 Japanese Gengar, PSA 10 Japanese Mr. Mime from 151, and a PSA 10 Japanese Charizard. The first thing that greets us as we walk into the convention is a table full of shirts from pop culture, from movies, from here and there. But further down the line, and we get some absolute heat worth of shirts. Look at these. This being our first card show, guys, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I felt very overwhelmed and I had no idea what I was doing. All I knew is that I had some cards that I wanted to trade, and that's about it. Coming up to the first set of vendors, they had a lot of great stuff.
I'm at the camera.
And they seem like pretty chill dudes.
Man, a lot of nice stuff you got here, man.
Got some bangers.
As I was looking at what they had a bit of everything. A couple slabs here, a couple raw cards here, and some binders. While I still didn't know what I wanted to do or what I wanted to get, I decided to just see what they had and go from there.
Is this just art rare shit?
It's
Everything?
a mixture. It's all of it raw. It's not super. So yeah, like low red stuff.
Oh, okay.
They look at anything specific?
Not really. This is our first like card show, so we didn't really come in with a plan. You know what I mean?
How's it going?
And just as I had finished saying, I don't know what I'm doing, it's my first show, I don't know what's going on, it hit me like a ton of bricks. Rainbow rares. Now, I started a rainbow collection, but I've only had 2 or 3 that I've pulled from packs. So I decided, why not I try and use the cards that I brought today to see if I can trade for some rainbow rares. And that's what today is going to be all about. Seeing if we can get to the end of that rainbow. And with our goal set and ready to go, we head off to see the rest of the convention to see what the other vendors have. And lo and behold, the second vendor we go to has a couple slabbed up rainbow rares. But I'm not looking for anything slabbed up today, just raw cards. So let's keep looking. As we continue browsing the other vendors, we find another rainbow rare, the Pikachu VMAX. And we also find the shiny Charizard rainbow rare and the Mewtwo rainbow rare. And as I was too busy looking at the other great cards in this case, the girlfriend found a couple more rainbow rares in the binder.
Oh my goodness. Got some rainbows. Okay.
Bam, just like that, some more rainbow rares. This place is chock full of rainbows. A bunch of leprechauns running around. Another vendor and a couple more rainbow cards. We got a trainer card, a Giratina, and a Hisuian Typhlosion. And then we find a couple more slabbed up rainbow cards. After we finish going through the majority of the vendors and window shopping, I decided it's time to start slanging some cards. So we head to the second vendor we went to and ask if they have any raw rainbow cards. Homeboy said that he does, but they're all shuffled in with the rest of them, so we had to dig a little bit to find them. And we did. We ended up finding 2.
Do you have any cards at all?
So with my 2 rainbow rares, and the girlfriend also decided to throw in a couple non-English cards, we started trading. First, I busted out the raw cards to see if he would want anything, and he did pick out a couple things. A Charizard V with a Venusaur EX. As we were talking about the trade, I mentioned that I had slabbed cards that I was willing to also trade for. He asked to take a look, and he ended up liking the Japanese Charizard. And after a bit of back and forth, we ended up trading the slabbed up PSA 10 Japanese Charizard for the 4 cards.
Awesome. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
After our first trade was said and done, I started to feel a lot more comfortable haggling with the vendors, seeing if we can get better prices, doing this, doing that, you know, the whole spiel. But I am still very new to this, so if you think I misplayed my hand or if I undersold my cards, please let me know down in the comments. And after that, we headed off to the first vendors we saw who were in the middle of a coin flip challenge.
I got a flippy. Alright, we're doing the Deoxys EX and the Feraligatr EX for 125, 120 coin flip. I'll flip it, you call it? Okay. See, look, but if I lose, you're gonna flip. Your bad. Tails.
Oh, nice.
1 and 5.
And after that exciting coin flip, I had started to get a little pile of rainbow rares from their binders. After I had my nice little pile all ready to go, it was time to start trading. But they weren't really interested in any of the slabs that I have, but they were very interested in a couple raw cards, specifically the Bravery Charm from Stellar Crown, the Ivysaur art rare from 151, and also the Golden Mew from 151. So after a couple price checks, a couple back and forths, a couple yada yada yadas, we ended up coming up with a pretty solid trade in my opinion.
That sounds great to me, man. Thank you, thank you.
After that solid trade we did, it turns out that these guys were also filming for their YouTube channel, TCG Royals. I'll put them down in the description. Go ahead, check them out.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
On to vendor number 3. They took a look at all the raw cards we had, but they decided to pass in the end. While passing on the raw cards, they did find a slabbed up card that they fancied.
I would be interested in this one.
That one?
The Tinkaton EX. So now it's time to see if we can get any trades going.
I was wondering if I had
Yeah,
it.
this one right here. And then what's this Giratina right there?
So this one's gonna be 20.
That one's 20?
Yes.
And okay. Nice to meet you.
But this one will have to be cash because it's not mine.
Oh, that one has to be cash specifically. Okay.
Hearing that the Giratina Rainbow Rare was gonna have to be only cash, I decided to pass on it.
You want this one?
It's cute, yeah.
15,
Yeah, 5.
5? All right, we'll do that.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Looking back at that trade, I think I could have got a little bit more for my money's worth, but it's fine. Like I said, I'm very green, I'm very new, I basically don't know what I'm doing, so that's fine. This is fine, everything is fine, it is a learning process. Going back to the vendor that had the Rainbow Mewtwo GX and the Shiny Rainbow Charizard, and it's our first vendor that didn't see anything they liked in the raw cards or in the slabs, so we had to give up on getting those 2 rainbow rares.
I'm gonna pass on these.
Yeah.
Yeah, and these as well.
You're gonna pass on both of them?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, that's fine, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. I'm trying to find close contenders.
Yeah.
But right after that, the very next vendor decided that they did want one of our slabbed cards.
Maybe this one.
Okay.
The PSA 7 Steelix, which honestly, I didn't think I would find anyone that wanted it. So we grab a couple rainbows and we start trading.
I would want to be at like 10.
10?
Yeah.
That's fine, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And the Charizard?
And then I would give you another 10 for this.
Another 10.
15 is market. Give you 10.
Another 20?
Yeah.
Okay. These 4?
Beautiful. That works.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, brother. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Make sure it's not. You're not paying the same.
Nah, not today. You got any rainbow cards though?
Rainbow. You can look here, bro. I mean, that's a Pikachu.
Oh, I already got that one, man.
And as we make it to our last vendor of the convention for us, he was interested in a couple raw cards and a slabbed card that we have.
So I'd be interested in these 3 right here.
Okay.
He took a liking to the Arceus Gold card and the Venusaur EX alongside with the Erica's Invitation in the PSA 9. With him finding some cards he liked, it was time for me to find some cards I like and see if we can work something out.
So that one's at 24.
Ooh, okay.
I can do 20.
Okay, so we're at 15.
So 15. So that's 19. 39. And I haven't looked that one up.
Okay. And you said how much?
41.
41, okay.
And that was just at 4.
4. Would you be able to do all 4 of those for us, sir?
You can do 10. I'll do that for you.
Yeah? Alright, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, yeah.
And as we wrapped up the convention, we decided to go back and get some of them shirts we saw from the beginning.
One of you.
I ended up getting a Lugia shirt, and the girlfriend got a Magikarp in a ramen bowl with a couple magnets. So that wraps up our first convention. Pretty cool. I feel like I made a lot of mistakes, but it was a nice experience. I'm looking forward to the next one that we go to. I'm sure I'll do better there. And as always, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we will catch you on the next one.